everyone, welcome back to the channel. Today I will be making seafood dressing. We're still in the holiday mood. So first thing we're going to do, we're going to go ahead and start with the vegetables. I already got some chopped up, so I use half of each. So I got a half of green bell peppers, red bell peppers, celery, and onion. Then this right here is rosemary, so I'm going to chop this up and I'm going to chop a little sage up, fresh sage. And so in the comment, I want to know, do y'all like seafood dressing better than a regular chicken dressing or stuffing? So I think my favorite really is seafood dressing. What about you, Sharice?
Chicken dressing.
So, but either or, I can go both ways, but I like this one a lot. Huh?
Or some duck dressing.
Yeah. Now duck dressing, I don't say duck dressing gonna be the number one, and then the seafood dressing. So you're gonna chop these herbs up real fine, just like this. Okay. So right now I'm gonna go ahead and put this in here. So right now we finna get ready to move this to the stove. We're gonna go ahead and saute the vegetables up because we want this to cool down just a little bit. 2 tablespoons of vegetable oil or whatever oil you want to use, and I'm gonna go in with a tablespoon of butter. So we're gonna let that melt. Okay, we finna saute our shrimp. And remember, I only want to cook this for about 1 minute, not long, because I don't want my shrimp all the way done. So I'm gonna come in with a little Obey season. And this is the one without no salt, Marshall Creek Obey season, no salt. So I'm gonna come in with thyme and rosemary, just a little bit. I'm just seasoning my shrimps up, just like that. So I'm throwing about a half a teaspoon of each. And I'm going to come in with this Obey season. Now this is the one with the salt in it right here. So I'm just going to use just a little bit of that in there. So you can season your shrimp how you want to. So right now this is what I'm doing. Okay y'all, my shrimp been cooking about a minute. So right now I'm finna get ready to take them off. And you want them just like this. You do not want them fully cooked. I don't want no tough shrimp or rubbery shrimp. I'm going to saute my vegetables. So now I'm finna go in like that. I'm finna go in with just a little bit of this no salt Obey Marshall Creek, and you get that on their website. Okay, now you add 2 tablespoons of garlic. So right now I'm finna let this cook until the vegetables get soft. Alright y'all, the vegetables is finished sauteing, so I'm letting them cool down just a little bit. So right now I'm coming in with my cornbread, and this is a skillet cornbread. You can catch that video on my channel and you'll see how I make this herbal cornbread mix. So right here, you can just put it in there, and this right here you can make a head and you can freeze it. So right now I'm just finna crumble my bread up just like this. So like these pieces right here, if you soak them, they can crumble real easy when you put a little moisture to it. Okay, now I'm finna add my sauteed vegetables in here. So I'm just putting them in just like this. Right here I got cream of shrimp soup, and this is what I made right here. And you can make this stuff easy if you don't want to buy that canned stuff. I'm gonna put about a cup of my cream of shrimp in here. Just like that. Then right here is cream of celery. This is homemade. You can buy the canned stuff or you can make your own, which I'm going to show you a video on how to make this stuff right here. Just like that. So I'm use about a cup of that right here. And actually I have frozen this. I just put it in the jar so it freezes real well. Alright y'all, now I'm finna come in with my seafood stock. Now I made this, or you can buy some. You can use chicken stock too if you want to. So I'm going to start out with 2 cups right here. Now I'm finna get ready to season. So I'm finna add about a teaspoon of each. I'm coming in with rosemary and thyme and oregano. I'm going to come in with a pinch of sage, not too much. Now, if you like sage, you can use a footload of sage if you like. So I'm just using about a half a teaspoon in there, and you don't want to get heavy-handed. But like I said, if you want to get heavy-handed with it, you can. So now I'm going to come in with my Obey no salt season right here. Marshall Creek no salt. That's for the ones that want to low, you know, keep their salt intake down. And I'm coming in with onion powder, garlic powder. I'm coming in with a teaspoon of salt. And the reason I'm coming in with a teaspoon of salt right now, because a lot of my stuff don't have a lot of sodium in it. So this right here, my cream of shrimp and my cream of celery, I probably got about maybe a half a teaspoon of this salt in these jars right here. So that's why they're not salty at all. So I'm gonna set that right there. So now I'm gonna get ready and stir it up just a little bit. So when it comes to seafood dressing, you know, you don't want it fishy, but you want it just right. You want to taste like it's, you know, taste like seafood. So right here, I'm gonna come back in with another cup of this broth here. I'm doing 2, so this total 4 I'm using in mine right here. Now you're gonna have to be the judge on how much broth you want to use, because you know you don't want this stuff too soupy. Okay, now at this point, I'm gonna get ready and taste it and see what it tasting like to me. It's almost there. Now I'm gonna come back in with a little bit more of my cream of shrimp, a little bit more of my cream of celery. I'm gonna come in with some of Marshall Creek no salt chicken powder. So I'm using a little bit of that. So now you're gonna have to taste as you go. I'm coming in with more black pepper, and I'm coming in with a little bit more salt. Bragg's 24 herbs. You can get that at Whole Foods or, you know, some type of specialty store. So now I'm gonna get ready and stir this in again. I'm gonna go in with a half a cup of this oil. You can get away with adding 1/4, so I'm going in with about a half a cup of oil. Okay, y'all, I'm gonna taste this one more time. And like I say, season your dressing how you want to season, on how much you want to put in there, and make it to your liking. So I'm finna taste it. That's on the money right there. Now I'm finna add my shrimp. This about a pound of shrimp. I chopped them up right here. So I'm finna put this in just like that. And remember, your shrimp, my shrimps is not all the way cooked. All right, y'all, I'm finna stir my shrimps in just like that. And it smells real good, don't it, Cherise?
Yeah, we do.
I'm gonna get ready to beat these eggs up, and I'm adding 2 eggs to mine. Now, if you don't want to add these eggs, you don't have to. So right now, I'm just cutting my egg through with this fork. And the reason I cook my shrimp about 1 minute, I don't want them overcooked in my dressing. So that's why I went to 1 minute on cooking the shrimp. Now, I've seen where some people don't cook their shrimp, they just put it in a dressing, but you know, I really didn't want to do that. So remember, just only cooking for about 1 minute, that's it. Now we're finna get ready to add an 8-ounce can of crab. So, and on this right here, just dump the whole thing in it. And right here, don't get buck wild on stirring it up. Let me break it up first. I kind of stir it just like this. You know, don't go buck wild on stirring. You know, you're just folding it in. Especially if you had a lump crab. Alright, y'all, I got the oven preheated to 350. We're going to let this dressing cook for about 35 minutes to 40 minutes. And right now, this is what this dressing is supposed to look like. Just like this. You don't want it, you want to look this texture here. Just like that. Right now, I'm oiling my casserole dish. So right now, I'm ready to pour this in. Just like this. This right here is some reserved shrimp. Now this right here you don't have to do. About the last 10 minutes, I'm gonna add my shrimp on top of my dressing. And I don't want to add them now because they're overcooked. Okay, when you put it in the oven, leave it uncovered. You don't have to put aluminum foil on top of it. Alright, y'all, this is the final product of my seafood dressing. It look good and it smell good. So I'm just going in just like that. Right here I made a little shrimp gravy, and I made it out of my shrimp stock. So I'm just putting a little bit of that on there. Okay, so right now I'm finna see how this tastes for y'all. It's moist, it look good, It smells good. Taste-wise, we finna see. Right here, this is a good dressing. You won't go wrong if you make this a seafood dressing. And that being said, you can't beat this dish with a stick. And make sure you like and subscribe and comment. And thanks again for watching my video.